Rain slams against the windshield like 1,000 needles as the engine roars through the empty highway. The night feels alive, electric, dangerous. Tires screech as the car swerves hard, narrowly avoiding a wrecked truck blocking half the road. Headlights cut through the storm behind, getting closer, relentless, hunting. Kolbein grips the wheel tighter, knuckles pale, jaw clenched. Blood trickles down his temple, mixing with rainwater dripping from his hair. His breathing is heavy but controlled, like someone used to chaos. The dashboard flickers, warning lights blinking, the car barely holding together after the last hit. "Pull me through," he mutters under his breath, almost like a prayer, almost like a command to himself. In the passenger seat, a girl clutches a metal case to her chest, her eyes wide, darting between the road ahead and the shadows behind. Her voice trembles, but she tries to stay steady. "They are gaining on us." Kolbein doesn't look at her. He already knows. The black SUVs in the rearview mirror move like predators, perfectly synchronized, closing the distance with ruthless precision. Another sharp turn. The tires lose grip for a split second before catching again. The car fishtails, then straightens. A gunshot cracks through the night. The rear window shatters, glass spraying across the seats like ice. "Stay down," Kolbein snaps. The girl ducks, clutching the case tighter. Her breathing turns shallow. The case is everything, the reason they are running. The reason people are willing to kill. Kolbein reaches under the seat with one hand, pulls out a pistol, and without hesitation fires blindly behind him. The shots echo, swallowed by thunder. One of the SUVs swerves, but the others keep coming. "They don't stop," she whispers. "No," Kolbein says, voice cold, focused. "They don't." The road narrows ahead, leading into a forest. Darkness thickens, trees closing in like walls. Kolbein presses the accelerator harder. The engine protests, but obeys. Another bullet slams into the car, this time hitting the rear tire. The vehicle jerks violently. Kolbein fights the wheel, muscles straining, keeping it on the road by sheer force of will. "We're losing control," the girl cries. "Not yet." The car bursts into the forest road, branches scraping against the sides, the sound like claws dragging across metal. Mud splashes up, making traction worse. The headlights bounce wildly, illuminating trees for split seconds before plunging back into darkness. Behind them, the SUVs follow without hesitation. Their lights cut through the woods, steady, unstoppable. Kolbein wipes blood from his eye and glances at the fuel gauge. Almost empty. Of course. "Listen to me," he says, voice sharp, urgent. "When I say go, you run. Don't look back. What about you?" He doesn't answer. He doesn't need to. The road ahead suddenly ends at a broken bridge. The river below roars, swollen from the storm, violent and unforgiving. The girl gasps. There's no way Kolbein's eyes lock onto the gap. He calculates in an instant. Speed, distance, weight, risk, pull me through. He floors the accelerator. The engine screams. The car surges forward faster than it should, faster than it can handle. The speedometer climbs. The bridge rushes toward them. The SUVs close in, sensing the trap, preparing to strike. "Hold on," Kolbein says. The car hits the edge of the broken bridge and launches into the air. For a moment, everything is silent. Suspended, weightless, then impact. The car slams onto the other side, metal bending, suspension collapsing. The force throws them forward, but Kolbein keeps control, barely. The vehicle skids, spins, then straightens, continuing forward on pure momentum. Behind them, one SUV tries to follow but miscalculates. It crashes into the gap and disappears into the river below, swallowed instantly. The others stop short, regrouping. Kolbein doesn't slow down. The car is dying now. Smoke rises from the hood. The engine sputters, each second a battle to keep moving. "This is it," he says. The girl looks at him, understanding hitting her like a wave. The car rolls to a stop deeper in the forest. Silence returns, broken only by the storm and distant engines on the other side of the river. Kolbein steps out, scanning the darkness. He pulls the girl out with him, placing the case firmly in her hands. "Go. Now." She hesitates. "They'll kill you." "Maybe," he says. "Maybe not." Voices echo faintly across the river. Flashlights cut through the rain. Kolbein cocks his weapon, eyes turning cold, focused, ready. "You don't stop," he says. "Whatever happens, you keep going." She nods, finally turning, disappearing into the forest, clutching the case like her life depends on it. Because it does. Kolbein steps forward into the open, drawing attention. Adekoi, a shield, a final stand. The enemy finds a way across, spreading out, surrounding him slowly, guns raised, no hesitation. Kolbein smiles faintly, rain pouring down his face. Pull me through. The first shot fires, and the night explodes into chaos.